Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. My bad. My microphone was muted all the time. I'm sorry. So, the Afro right now killed down the Kludin, and the SQ on the shore is the last person alive. The SQ, the AWP, is being cut off by the grenades and the smokes, so that the Afro can manage to plant the bomb. Here is the Yabolo in the pit, who knows about the SQ, and he's taking him down, so that's the second round for the TEB Poznan. And we are going to move for the 8th round pretty soon. The counterist team is going to struggle with the economy pretty soon. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. So the Eski with the AWP as well as there is the win. Kludin, Bober and the Grutka all 3 plus the M4A4, and that's probably the last full round, full buy on the side of Kammp Gaming if they are not going to win this round. The Golden with the AWP once again showcase Shasta and the Afro with 3 AKs and the Yabolo with the SG. The Golden with the open frag on the win right now is leaving the Bobber on his own on the B right now. He's holding the banana with the AWP. And the Bobber is taking down the Golden. So it's a 4 against 4 right now. The terrorists are advancing for the A. We may see that there is the Yabolo already in a challenge against the Kaluzin, and he's taking him down. But here is still the Esk who's being killed by the showcase. So it's a 4 against 2 situation. The Grutka right now on the middle is moving for the long, and he's probably just going to save his weapons. It's a Bobber right now in the banana who is holding, and he's advancing inch by inch towards the middle with the AWP in his hands. He's not even unscoping his weapon. Okay, he did right now because he switched for the smoke. And Bobber and the Grutka both are saving the AWPs for their teams. For their team, I'm sorry. The terrorists meanwhile are rushing through the second middle to save their weapons. And I would say that the Grutka is going to try to get them down. Or he's not, he's just saving. Okay, the Grutka is just saving his position. Bober and Grutka both saved their AWPs. And there is a big question mark on the side of the Kammp Gaming. And it disappeared because the Kammp Gaming is full buying right now. The Grutka full bought, but the rest of his teammates are saving money for the next round. Okay, that seems astonishing, I would say. The Golden, meanwhile, took the Bobber. I'm sorry, I was thinking about it all the time. And the Grutka right now throw the grenade for the middle, and he dealt non-damage to the players. But the Yabolo killed the Kludin. But the Yabolo is very low right now, so there's the Grutka coming through the boiler, and he's being killed by the showcase. So it's a 2 against 5 situation, and the SK is missing his shots on the Afro. But the second one was precise enough to get him down through the wall. So the win, meanwhile, on the long is going to take down the showcase. So it's a 2 against 3 situation, and the last counter-terrorists alive are going to try, at least it seems for now, to defuse this bomb. Here is the Yabolo, and the win is missing the shot on his enemy. It was the Golden who survived this situation, and the win is running away. The Golden is hitting the win for 57 HPs, and the win is running away with the AWP, as well as there is the Eski on the counter respawn, saving his AWP for the next round. Olo Yabolo should really run away from the bomb, because otherwise he's going to die. He has just 13 health points right now. But you shouldn't go by the middle. And yeah, he's not going because the win is waiting there for the terrorists. And yeah, it was the Olo Yabolo who died, and the Shasta who died by the hand of the Eski. So that's a 4th round for the TEB Poznan. And the counterist team is right now full buying. There are two AWPs, 3 and 4 A4s. And on the side of the terrorist team, there are 2 SG553s and 2 AK-47s. Here's the Golden on the middle, who is still waiting and picking, but none of the counters has shown up. And the Golden right now is missing the shot on the Eski. There's a smoke and a Molotov beam thrown by the Golden, so that the Golden is cutting off the banana. And he's trying to advance for the better position so that his teammates can help him. The Golden right now on the middle is... the Shasta is smoking off the middle right now, and Golden is just holding the angle right for the banana, but the Bober is advancing on a very close angle. Can he get down the Golden? He cannot, but he gave great amount of damage. The Golden is just 31 health points away from dying. And here is the win being killed by the Showcase. Golden took down the Eski and the Cruising took down the Showcase. So it's a 2 against 3 situation, and the Olo Yabolo got killed down the Grutka. So it's just the Cruising 1 against 3 right now. And the Shasta is planting the bomb right now. Okay. The Cruising is running through the long, and there is a Golden with the AWP and the Boiler, and the Cruising is taking him down. So it's a 1 against 2 right now. The Cruising with the SG553 is going to challenge the Yabolo as soon as he will show himself up. The Cruising is being Molotov down, and the Shasta is ending the job on him. So it's a tight match, 5-5 right now. TEB Poznan and the Kammp Gaming. 5-5 is the score right now. Showcase with the SG553, the rest of his teammates with the AK-47. There is just the Golden with the AWP. The Kammp Gaming is using their first pause. Okay. Thank you, Kammp-chan, for follow. I more than appreciate it. The timeout is running off right now, and we may watch the scoreboard, okay? There is the Bober with the 13k and the 7 deaths. That is the top fragging person in the game right now. There's the SQ with the 8-3, Vin with 8-3, Kluzin with 6-6, and the Grutka with 1-6. There's the Olo Yabolo with 8-5 on the TEB Poznan side. The Golden 9-8, Showcase 4-8, and the Shasta and the Afro both with the 2 kills. Yeah, those teams are, I would say, kinda matched up. I'm not sure how will it seem in the second half. Crisp is searching for the English words. No, I'm not searching for English words, bro. I'm sorry, but yeah, it would be great to have a translator on your left side and always like use it. So here's the Bobo right now on the banana with the deagle in his hands, and he's being killed by the Golden's AWP. That was a ridiculous and astonishing shot right now. Okay. How does it seem? Nice. The Afro is taking out the Kluzin on the middle, and the win killed the Olo Yabolo. So it's the Grutka right now on the middle who is advancing for the long. And the terrorists are cutting off the long with the smoke, and they are moving for the A side pretty fast right now. And the Grutka is receiving great amount of damage of 52 through the smoke. And the Afro is being pre-fired by the Win, but the Afro managed to kill the Win, and as well as the Grutka. So it's just the Afro right now against the Eski. Sorry, just the Eski right now against the TEB Poznan players. Sorry guys, sorry. And the Eski is taking down the Afro. He's upgrading for the AK-47, and he's being killed by the Showcase. But the Showcase survived on the 12 health points. So we are moving for the 12th round, and the TEB Poznan players are taking the advantage of the one player into their hands. And so on, the Kammp Gaming players needs to focus on winning more rounds. The Golden right now on the middle with the AWP is being killed by the Win. Thanks to that, he hit the Win through the wall for just 49 HPs. That was ridiculous. The Eski with the flash onto the banana. is slowly advancing. And here is the Bobber who's taking down the Showcase. And he's throwing the grenade for the Yabolo. It's a 5 against 3 situation right now, and the terrorists are having a disadvantage of 2 players. We may watch the Bobber right now in the apartments, who is probably pretty soon going to challenge the Yabolo. The Win in the middle is just holding the smoke off, and the Boiler as well. And here's the Afro who's advancing for the B side right now. But he's just holding the counter-terrorist spawn, and the Shasta here is setting himself up for the smoke. So there is a B execution coming in right now. The SQ, the AWP right behind the grave, is holding the pretty often used angle on the B side. And we may see that the Bobber is already advancing from the A side, and that the Rutka is throwing the Molotov, and the Yabolo is rushing through. He's already on the headshot level. And the Grutka is being forced to leave his position by 2 Molotovs thrown by the terrorist team. And that means that the terrorists are going to plant the bomb, but the SK is taking down the Shasta, as well as the Bobber killed the Afro, and the Win is taking down the Yabolo. So that was a clear situation, and it's a 6-6 right now. Only the Grutka and the Bobber died from the Kammp Gaming team last round. Okay. Golden is picking up the AWP that the Shasta dropped to him. The Afro is playing with the SSG, and the rest of his their teammates are playing with the AK-47s. There's a Bobber with the pop flash coming in, and he's taking down the Afro, but it was a Golden who refragged him. On the B side, we may see that the Eski and the Grutka are playing more patiently right now. They are not trying to get the open frag. They are just playing from defensive positions. And the Kludzen is smoking off the apartments right now. The Shasta and the Golden, both on the second middle. And the Golden is picking up the bomb, and he's going for the middle. That's interesting. Okay, the Showcase already advancing through from the Boiler, and he's taking down the Win, supported by the flash of his Showcase of the Golden. And the Khludzin is being killed by the Yabolo, so it's a 2 against 4 right now. Just the Grutka and the Eski against the almost full terrorist team. And the Eski is already in the library, but there is a smoke that is cutting himself. That is cutting himself off his position, so that the Grutka and the Eski both needs to go save their weapons. The terrorist team is just right now holding. Sorry, they're just holding their. Sorry, again I said the same. The terrorist team right now is just running away from the bomb, and they are going for a safe position so that they are going to save their weapons for the next round. It's 7th round for the TEB Poznan players, and that means that they are again taking the advantage of the 1 round into their hands. The Eski with the AWP, Rutka Win with the M4A4, Bober with the M4A4, and the Khludzin as well. Oh, it doesn't seem like, right? Oh, the Eski dropped the M4 for his teammate. So it's just the Eski with the AWP right now, and the rest of his team with the M4A4. We may see that the terrorists are right now advancing pretty fast for the B. And it's Afro already on the close angle, but the Eski is taking him down. And the Yabolo is being killed by the Eski as well as the Showcase, and that was impressive triple kill made by the Eski. Can he get the Quadra? Can he get the Quadra? He cannot, because the Golden took him down. And the Shasta is only on 7 health points right now, and this round has been really well played by the counterist team so far till this moment. And the Win is taking down the Shasta with the Molotov, so the Golden is advancing for the A side. He's using his utilities to get the best position that he is capable of earning. And the Win is trying to flash over the top, but he's missing the right angle, and the Golden is taking him down. So it's a 1 against 2 situation. And the Golden is right now advancing for the B side, where just the Grutka is right now with the AK-47, and he is going to wait for the Golden show himself up. Both counter-terrorists are already on the B side, or the Khludzin is on the counter respawn, but he's pretty soon going for the B, and the Grutka is taking down the Golden, but the Golden managed to get the bomb planted, so it means that the TEB Poznan players are going to receive a huge amount of money, even though they lost the round. And the Grutka with the Khludzin both survived last round, so they saved their weapons. And so that we are going to see that the Bobber is going to play with the AK-47, Eski with the AWP, and the Khludzin, Grutka, and the Win all three players with the M4A4s. Afro, meanwhile, on the terrorist side is holding just the Eagle, Golden with the AWP, Shoke, Yabola, and the Shasta, all three players with the AK-47s. And we may watch that the terrorists are in number of 3 players are on the side of the apartments. The Bobber is taking down the Yabolo in the apartments. And Yeski on the banner right now. Spot down the Golden and he's taking him down. So it's a 5 against 3 situation. Bobber in the apartments meanwhile is just going to take down the Shasta. And the Afro is, with impressive one shot, is taking down the Win, as well as the Showcase killed the Bobber. But here is the Eski who's missing the shot on the Showcase. And the Afro from the ramp is taking down the Eski to the back. But the Eski managed to kill the Showcase. So that's just the Khludzin right now who is taking down the Afro. And it's an 8th round for the Kammp Gaming. Right now the Bobber and the Eski are top fragging pairs, are the 2 best shooters. 2 best riflers, I would say. Oh, the Eski is open, right? So the Bobber and the Eski are right now the best players on the map. By the kills, of course. I would say that the Golden is the MVP right now, at least of the first half. By the way, I'm broadcasting the OLDD Cup 3rd edition. It's in the name of the stream. Okay, so the sides has been switched, and the Kammp Gaming players are going to show us how they are practicing the terrorist side on the Inferno. We may see that it's a Shasta who is holding the who is wearing the defuse kit and the smoke from the counterist team. The rest of his teammates is playing with just the light armor, and the Kammp Gaming players are playing with just 5 times the light armor and 1 decoy. They are rushing for the B. And here's the Showcase with 1k double. Can he get a triple? Oh, he cannot. The Khludzin took him down. And that was astonishing slaughter that had happened on the B side. And the TEB Poznan are tying up the game. The Grutka with the terrorists are playing with 3 Deagles and 2 P250s. There is 1 light armor on the Eski and grenade on Grutka. The TEB Poznan players, meanwhile, are playing with the 3 FAMASes, 1 M4A4 and 1 MP9. The terrorists are already, Eski is already has been spotted by the Yabolo, and he's going to try to take him down, but the Shasta is killing the Eski. So it's a 4 against 5 situation right now for an advantage of the TEB Poznan. And we are watching the Afro on the B side, who's taking down the Bobber. Khludzin, he's going through the middle, and he's taking down the Showcase on the long. But here is the Win against the Shasta, and the Shasta with the grenade is trying to take down the Win, but the Yabolo on the long is taking him down, so it's a 4 against 2 situation, and the Khludzin is taking down the Afro, so it's the Grutka and the Khludzin both on the counter respawn, waiting for the Yabolo to come out. And Yabolo is taking down the Grutka, so it's just the Kluzin right now on the long, who is trying to take down the Shasta on the A side. And he's doing so. So it's 1 against 2. Kluzin against the Golden and the Yabolo. The Yabolo with the smoke, and the Kluzin is right behind the smoke right now, pre-firing with his MP9 against the Yabolo. But he did not even hit this guy. Kluzin is trying to run through the smoke, and he's taken down with impressive headshot. The Yabolo. And here is the Golden with 84 HPs, who's taking down the Kluzin. And that's a 9th round for the TEB Poznan players. It's 9-8 right now. There are 4 AKs on the Kammp Gaming side and 1 Galil in the Eski's hands. And those weapons are going to challenge the 2 M4s, A4s, 2 MP9s and 1 FAMAS on the TEB Poznan side. So that the Kammp Gaming players are having not big but not small advantage with the weapons. The Showkey on the long right now in the arch is just holding the angle. And here's the SK, who is going to take down the Shasta. The Bobber took down the Afro, so it's 5 against 3 right now. The Grutka and the rest of the terrorist team is advancing through the banana. They are going for the B, where just the Golden is right now. And the Golden is being killed by the Grutka, so it's a 2 against 5 situation. And the Showkey and the Yabolo are both going through the middle. The Eski meanwhile is running upstairs towards the second middle, where he is challenging the Showkey. And the Kluzin meanwhile is taking down the Yabolo on the middle. Even though that he was full-flashed, he already knew the position of that guy. And here is the Kluzin once again taking down the Showkey. And that's a 9th round for the Kammp Gaming players. And it's once again 9-9. This is really close match. The Golden and the Yabolo and the Afro, all 3 players with the P250s. Showkey with the CZ, Shasta with the USP, and there is a 5-timer grenade. And those grenades are running for the banana, so that the Yabolo is taking down the win, the Showkey is taking down the Bobber, and Grutka is only on 17 health points. And the Grutka on his own right now is going for the A, where the full team of Kantaris already is. That's ridiculous. So it's just the Kluzin right now on his own, who is going to try to get the ace. He's spotting down the Golden, he's dealing a great amount of damage to him. But he's not making the kill. And the Kluzin is being killed by the Yabolo. So the Golden, Yabolo, Shasta and the Afro all... Okay, 3 Golden, Yabolo and the Afro saved their weapons for the next round. Yabolo and the Afro, they are saved the AKs, and the Golden saved the FAMAS. The terrorists meanwhile are switching their weapons, so that the Win is going to play with the AWP and the rest of his teammates are going to play with the AK-47. There are some utilities. There is a 3 times a smoke. There are 2 Molotovs and some flashes as well. One of the Molotovs is coming right into the apartments, but the SK is missing. It's missing the window. So here's the Kluzin with another Molotov into the boiler, and the Bobber is going to try to take an advance. To advance for the banana, I'm sorry guys. Kluzin right now, as well as the Eski, are both on the edge of the apartments. The Eski is already trying to get more space for his teammates in the apartments. And it's the Yabolo who is being killed by the Grutka right now. And the Grutka is running for the bomb. The Eski is advancing through the short, and he spots the Showkey in the pit. But the Showkey is taking down the Eski. The Kluzin killed the Showkey, Golden killed the Grutka, Bobber killed the Afro, and the Shasta killed the Kluzin. And the Win killed the Golden. So that was really astonishing 1-by-1 situation. And the Bobber killed down the Shasta. Kluzin and the Win both survived the last round, and so on the Kammp Gaming won another round. It's a 10-10. Those teams are just switching their sides, you know? As you can see, there were first time the Kammp Gaming won 5 rounds, okay? Then the TEB Poznan won 6 rounds, and then it's like 1-1-1 or 2-2, you know? Just by 2 rounds or 1 round. Always just switching up. And the counters are rushing through the middle, and they are killing down the Khludzin. That was unpredictable for the terrorist team. And here is the Bobber with impressive spray down and the really astonishing quadra kill. And he made the ace on his teammate Grutka. Okay. It was the fifth kill of the Bobber on the Grutka. So it was the ace. So there is the 22nd round right now happening. The Shasta is being hit by the grenade for 6 HP and he hit the Grutka for 8. We may see that the Bobber is advancing through the banana pretty fast right now. And he received 20 health points damage by the Golden's grenade. You may watch that the Golden is smoking off the banana position right now. And the Bobber is firing through the smoke. And the Golden is taking him down. That is ridiculous. And the terrorists are meanwhile advancing for the ace pretty fast right now. The Win is already throwing the Molotov for the thief position. And the Khludzin is taking down the Shasta. Here is a smoke. Here's a grenade and 2 flashes coming into the pit, as well as there was a smoke cutting off the pit position where 2 of the counterists are right now. And the Golden is being killed by the Win, so it's a 3 against 4 right now. And the Yabolo and the Shoke are still in the pit. Yabolo killed the Grutka right now, and it's the Eski who's taking him down. 3 against 2. Win is in the boiler. Oh, okay. The Win is supposed to be terrorist, right? I need to go through the players right now. I need to just so that I can see their. Oh, okay. It's same for this all. Okay, I'm sorry. Same for every single player. So the Win right now with the AWP and the rest of his team with the AK-47. The TEB Poznan players are right now with kind of half by or force. The Shasta with the Scout and the rest of his team with the Deagles are going to try to prevent Kammp Gaming from planting the bomb. The Bobber is taking down the Shoke on the B right now. And the terrorists are still pushing the A side. And right now the Eski, Grutka and the Win 3 players are going to try to win this round against the Yabolo and the Shasta. And they are having a great advantage because the Yabolo is holding just the Deagle and the Shasta with the SSG. The bomb plant is coming in and the Grutka is already throwing the grenade for the position of the Shasta. And he is giving him a damage of 8 health points. Yabolo and the Shasta are both going to try to save their weapons. The Yabolo is going to save the AK-47 and the Shasta is saving the SSG. As well as the Win and the Grutka are going to save their weapons. And those are AWP and the AK-47. They have 1 flash in the Grutka's hands. The 13th round is on the Kammp Gaming side. And we are going to move into the 24th round. The TEB Poznan players are right now going to play with 1 AK-47, 1 M4A4, 1 SSG, 2 M4A4, 2 M4A4s, I'm sorry. The Afro switched his weapon. Yeah, Pierdo. Okay, the Bobber is already advancing through the middle as well as the rest of his teammates are going for the A side. The Bobber is taking down the Shoke on the long. And the Grutka is challenging the Yabolo and the Bobber is taking down the Shasta. There's a Molotov being thrown right into the pit for the Yabolo's position and the SK is taking him down. So it's a 5 against 2 situation right now. golden with the M4A4 is in the library, just trying to get down the bobber, but the bobber managed to kill him. That was ridiculous and very unlucky for the golden player. Or the player called Golden, maybe. You know. Here's the Eski, who is advancing through the arch. And he's taking down the Afro. So that's a 14-10 right now. And the Kammp Gaming players are showing their strategies on the terrorist side. Showcase with the Deagle, Yabolov with the Max 7, Golden with the AWP, Shasta with the M4A4 and the Afro with the FAMAS. That is really ridiculous buy. The Golden has the glass cannon in his hands. And the Golden is taking down the Kludzin. That seems to be worthy. But the wind killed down the Golden. So that the Kammp terrorists lost their AWP. And the Shasta is still pre-firing. And here's the Bobber who is being killed by the Shasta. That is ridiculous. The Shasta, for the first time, the Bobber lost this challenge. And the SK is throwing away the AWP, but the Yabolo is taking him down. So that's a 4 against 2 situation. And it's a win, and the Grutka, who are on the top of the banana right now. And they are waiting for the counterists to show themselves up, so that they can get them down one by one. The Grutka has been spotted by the Afro, and the Afro is taken down, so it's 1 against 4 right now. And the win has been hit for 38 HP. And the Afro is taking him down, so that's 11th round for the TEB Poznan players. The Golden with the AWP, Show gave the M4A4, Yabolo and the Shasta both with the AK-47s and the Afro with the M41S. SK with the AWP, Grutka, Kludzin and the Bobber, all 3 players with the AK-47s and the win with the SG553. Those are the weapons of the players. And we may watch the showcase already throwing the Molotov for the banana, as well as there's a grenade being thrown, and the Bobber has been hit for 16 health points. The Win is picking up the bomb from the Kludzin's hand. And the Eski is going to pick the banana. The Shasta, meanwhile, with the help of the Golden, are managing defense of the middle. Managing to defend the middle from the terrorist team. And here is the Bobber already on the close angle on the B. Spotting down the Afro, and he's taking him down. The terrorists meanwhile are advancing for the A side. And the counter-terrorists are already rotating for the B. That is ridiculous. And the Bobber is taking down the Showcase. That was really impressive. And the triple kill on the Golden. That is astonishing play. The Bobber with the triple kill is right now going for the Quadra. And he is taking him. He's taking the 4th kill. But the Grutka is taking down the Yabolo. And that was the 15th round for the Kammp Gaming. But the Bobber really showed us his skills in this round. There's a flash coming in by the terrorist team, and the Golden is taking down the Eski. The terrorist players are really low right now, and the Golden is taking down the Win as well. So that's a 3 against 5 situation. And the Showcase is taking down the Bobber through the smoke. And the Golden with the triple kill on the Kludzin, with the 3rd kill on the Kludzin, is putting the Kammp Gaming into the position with just 1 player right now. And the Shasta is taking the last survivor down. It was the Grutka. And that's the 12th round for the TEB Poznan players. And they are not giving up yet. We may see that the TEB players are not giving up for this match. Okay, the Showcase here with the smoke on the middle, as well as there was a Molotov. And the Golden with the pick on the Grutka, and the Bobber is took down the Golden. That was astonishing shot, and the Bobber is right now advancing through the banana. There are 2 terrorists in the apartments, And the Khludzin and the Eski both took down Diabolo. And here's the Shasta on the A on his own against the Khludzin and the Eski as well. But the Eski and the Khludzin are both running away right now, and the counter is already rotated for the AA. And so there's just the Bobber right now on the B against the Afro. 1-against-1 situation, and the Afro spots down the Bobber, and the Bobber is taking him down. That is ridiculous and really astonishing. The Bobber is proving us how great he is. The win right now, it's a 4-against-2. The Shoke and the Shasta are the last players alive from the counter-race team, and the win is taking down the Shoke. He's missing the shot on the Shasta, and the Shasta is taking down the Bobber, and the SK is taking down the Shasta. That was really great. 16-12 right now, and I'm going to move for another match. Okay. Yes, guys, GGVP, it was a really great match. I hope that they are not playing yet. It was a great match. GGVP to both teams. It was really great. And right now I believe that I can handle this match. Oh, there's I need to change the names. The name of the stream. Names of the teams. Oh. Okay, there are different players on the server. That's a different match, right? Oh. Okay, I'm going to go on the Facebook, sorry. I need to speak with... Yeah, GGTEB. What do you think about the match on Inferno? It was great, Bobber. If it's you, Bobarek, if it's you, then yeah, really well played, bro. Really well played. Oh, Bobarek, thank you very much for your follow. Highly appreciate it. Right now we are just waiting. Yeah, see you later, bro. Yeah, no problem, bro. See you on your matches, of course, bro. It was great, bro. You really played well. Okay. I'm going back there, and there is going to be the break. Okay, the break is coming in. And we are just going to wait for the IP to be sent to me, okay? Okay, right now we are just waiting, okay, for the new IP to be sent to me, and then we will move for it, okay? Okay, I need to restart this page and rename the stream. Come on. And right now I'm going to change the name of the stream. Okay, I can go for a cigarette. I'll be right back, guys. Uh, okay, guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to smoke. Then the second match is going to start. Okay, I'm here. Restream. Now I will say that I'm not a player on the server, and and then I can join. Okay, so we are going to we are already joining the next match, the server where the next match is going to be played, and I will change the name of the stream pretty soon. Okay. By the way, how did you enjoy the match, guys? We may talk right now when we are waiting for the players. We may just wait, you know, and talk. We may just wait there and talk about the last match, right? We don't, you don't need to stay and do nothing, right? And let's go for the reststream.io. Ekipatonosi versus WolfTeamGuys. Update all. Yes. So we are ready for the server. We are already ready for the game. We are just waiting for the last player. Because even though he was ready, he just disconnected, so he's going to come back. Uh, I can. No problem. You may watch the warm up. Because there is a Veto coming in. Okay, so the second match is going to start pretty soon. The map on the second match is going to be the Mirage, and we are going to watch the WolfTeamGuys against the Ekipatonosi uh, pretty soon. The players are already almost in the full numbers on the server. Okay, so the live round is starting, and the match is starting right now. The Norbiak, Weji, Kaupil, Michu, and the Beloy right now. And against them, there is a Lisi Tank, PK, Maro, Makul, and Inestro in the WolfTeamGuys. Right now, both teams are in front of the hell, and the players are being slaughtered down one by one. And right now, it's a 1 against 2, just the Maro against the Norbiak and the Kaupil. Okay, so the Ekipatonosi just decided to stay on their position. So the Ekipatonosi are going to stay on the counter-terrorist side. The WolfTeamGuys are going to be on the terrorist side, and the match is starting right now. Good luck, have fun to both teams, and get ready for this match. We may see that the Norbiak did not wait too long, and he already bought the defuse kit and the smoke. The rest of his teammates, all of them bought light armor, and the terrorist team is holding 2 smokes and 3 flashes. There is an A execution coming in right now. There 3 of the terrorist players are in the palace, and 2 of them stays. The illicit tank, as we can see, is in the palace alley, and the Norbiak is right behind the ticket. The terrorists are starting the A execution right now, and the Lisi tank with 2 flashes is starting up the execution. The Norbiak right behind the ticket has been flashed, and there's 1 more flash coming in, and the Mekul is taking down Norbiak, so it's a 5 against 4 situation right now, and the Mero has already planted the bomb onto the default, so there is a situation 4 against 5. The Veggie is on the sit counter respawn right now, challenging the Mekul. And the PK killed down the Nestro, as well as the Michu killed down the Mero, so it's 2 against 3 right now. And the Michu is taking down the Mero, but the Lazy Tank killed the Beloy, so it's just the Michu right now on his own, who is going to try to kill all 3 terrorist players right now, and the PK is taking him down. So that's the first round for the Wolf Team guys. We may see that the Ekipatonosi players are going with the force buy, or with the full buy right now. There is a scout, there are 2 MP9s, and there are 2 Deagles as well. And that are going to prevent the Wolf Team guys from planting the bomb. And the Wolf Team guys are going to play with 2 Mach-10s, 2 UMPs, and 1 MP7 with the Mara's hands. And we may watch that the terrorists are stacking up right in the apartments in front of the B side. And there's a Wedgie with the MP9 who is going through the apartments, and he spots the Lazy Tank and the rest of the terrorist team, so he knows about them. And so on, there is a call coming in, and the Lazy Tank flashed himself, and the terrorists are already rushing through the apartments towards the B. They are jumping down from the window, and the Wedgie is taking out the Marrow, but the Mekul killed the Wedgie. But the Mekul is only on 14 HPs, and the PK is only on 5. So it's a 3 against 4 situations. Fifth situation, but 2 of the terrorists are pretty low. And we may watch that there's a couple as well with the SSG in the kitchen right now with the 7 health points, and he's picking up for the bench, but none of the terrorists has been spotted, so that the counter-terrorists are going to hold their position, and they won't let the terrorists save their weapons for the next round. And we may see that there is a Michu with a great double kill on the Mekul and Nestro, who dealt a great damage to the economy of the terrorist team, and the PK died to a bomb, so that was even bigger damage. It's just the Lazy Tank who saved the weapon from last round. And he's dropping the UMP for the Marrow, and he's upgrading by himself for an AK, as well as the rest of his team. The Kaupel, meanwhile, on the Ekipatonosi side is holding the Scout, Norbiak, Wedgie, and the Michu, all 3 players with the Deagles, and the Bailoy with the P250. The terrorist team is playing pretty slow right now, and they are just waiting, and right now there's an execution coming in. The whole bunch of smokes and grenades and utilities has been placed on the A side, and the Marrow failed to hit his grenade. And here is the Wedgie killed by the Lazy Tank. Wedgie who killed the Lazy Tank, but the Mekul refract on the Wedgie. And the Michu on the ticket booth right now is taking down the Marrow, and he's upgrading for his AK-47. And he has been taken down by the Mekul. Here is the Bilo as well, who took the AK-47, and it's a 1 against 3 situation right now. It's just the Nestro on his own in a jungle, who is preventing the counter-terrorist from defusing the bomb. And here's the couple right on the very close angle right now with the UMP, and he is taking down the Nestro. And he will manage the defuse. So that's the first round for the Ekipatonosi right now. And they are making the advantage of the Wolf Team guys a little bit lower. So it's just 1 round advantage. And the couple upgraded for the AK, unfortunately in the last second. And the Wolf Team guys, we may see that there are 3 Mach-10s, 1 Deagle, 4 Mach-10s, and 1 Deagle. So that the Wolf Team guys are going for a buy to 0. And they are going, it seems like they are going fast for the B right now. Here's the Wedgie with the smoke to prevent the terrorists from going fast for the B. And you may see that the Wolf Team guys are not going to just nonsense rush into the B, but they are going to prepare their execution. The smokes has been thrown, as well as there are more utilities. And there is the Wedgie who killed down the Nestro. But the Marrow refract instantly. So it's just the Bilo on the B right now from the counterist team. And the Kaupil is taking out the Marrow, as well as the Bilo killed the Mekul. And it's a 2 against 4 situation right now. And the PK is taking out the Michu with an impressive Deagle shot. Here is the Kaupil who is missing the shot on the PK, and the Bilo on the shot right now. He's going to challenge the Lazy Tank. The Norbiak with the M4A4 is challenging the bench, and he's taking down the PK, but it's just the Lazy Tank right now alive, 1 against 2. And he is being killed by the Norbiak. and that's a second round for the Ekipatonosi, and it's a tight game right now. It's 2-2, and the terrorist team is forced to go eco. We may see that the lazy tank and the PK both with the smokes right now. The couple with the AWP on the Ekipatonosi side, Michu, Veggie, and Norbiak, all three players with the M4 A-Force, and the Biloy with the FAMAS. The Nestor right now is just switching the Glock for the P250, and we may watch that the PK and the lazy tank are going to throw the smokes for the A side so that the terrorists can at least try to get a bomb plant. And right now we are watching the lazy tank who is lining himself up for the smoke for the stairs. That has been thrown as well as the smoke for a jungle. The Molotov by Norberg has been thrown to prevent the terrorists from rushing for the A. And here is the Michu with double kill on the Umakul and the Nestro. And Norberg is killing down the Marrow, so it's a 5 against 2 right now. And the PK and the lazy tank are just rushing for the B right now. Where the only terrorist is alive is just the Biloy, who is preventing the B side from being destroyed by the bomb. And the Kaupel is right now flushing the middle, and with the EWP in the window, he's holding the top of the middle. And we may watch that the terrorists are going through the underground towards the middle. And the Wedgie is taking down the PK, and the Kaupel is taking down the lazy tank. And that means it's a 3-2 right now for the Ekipatonosi. Or did he cap? Frezzy. Ekipatonosi. How should I call this team? Like, tell me, guys. I'm sorry. Or maybe, how can I call them? Like, Ekipatonosi, that's the name of their team. I know it's like Tonosi. Like, they are varying it, but you know. You call it perfectly, bro. Thank you, bro. So right now the Michu is advancing with his teammate through the T ramp, okay, but you know it's called hell by the players. The lazy tank with the AK-47 is right now advancing for the tunnel, but there's non-contact to be made. The McCool meanwhile dealt damage of 24 right now to the players of the Ekipatonosi. The Michu and the Norbiak, both who were in the ramp. And we may see that the Michu and the Norbiak are both on the pretty great position. It's a really great crossfire on the terrorists if they would go for the A side. And we may see that they are rotating for the A. And the Nestor and the Mekul are already setting themselves up for throwing their utilities for the A execution. The Kopel meanwhile is holding the Heaven from the jungle position, and the Michu with the Norbiak did not move from their positions yet. The Mekul is throwing the smoke for the city spawn for the ticket, and we may watch that the Norbiak right now is going to challenge the Marrow as well as the PK, but the PK got him down, but the Michu refragged. So it's a 4 against 1 right now, and just the Mekul who has been killed by the Wedgie, and it's a 4th round for the Ekipatonosi, and it's a 4-2 right now. The WolfTeamGuys just called out for their first timeout, and that means that we are going to start up the ad, you know, like what else can I do for the 1.5 minute, then just start up the ad. Okay, so right now we're just waiting for timeout to be end. Okay. So there's the unpause coming in, and we may see that the Wolf team guys are going to play with the 2 deagles, 1 molotov, 3 smokes, and 1 flash. There are 3 P250s as well, so there are just 3 P250s and 2 deagles on the side of the Wolf team guys. And we may see that 3 of the Wolf team players are advancing for the apartments and 2 of them for the palace. And the Kaupil on the middle wasn't able to spot a single of the terrorists on the top of the middle because none of them was there. It's just the wedgie right now on the balcony. Okay, I think that is called platform. I'm sure that that is called platform, not the balcony. The game is lying to us. Okay, so the B execution has been thrown by the terrorist players, and there are some smokes and the flashes has been thrown as well. The counter is already rotated for the B in number 4, and there is just the Michu on the A right now. But the counters are already rotating, and the Kaupil is spotting down the Nestor, and he's taking him down. So the counters are already defending the A side, and it's Veggie, Norbiak, and the Michu, as well as the Kaupil. Okay, so it was almost the team ace, just the Norbiak with the double kill, who won the 5th round for the Ekipatonosi. You may watch that the both team guys are right now in kind of troubles, and I would say that they are struggling. But that might be the end right now because there's another full buy coming in. The wedgie with the smoke into the apartments is going to prevent the rush of the Wolf team guys, and the Wolf team guys decided to go for the A after some time that they spent on the terrorist spawn. The Norberg has already pushed through the top of the middle, and he's already behind the garbage. And there's a battle with the support flash for the wedgie, and the wedgie is picking up the apartments, and he spots none of the terrorists yet. So there is a smoke coming in as well for the palace, and so that the counterists know the counterist team know that the Wolf team guys are in front of the A side because the wedgie killed down Nestro right now in the apartments, and he's already advancing for the T spawn, so that the counterist, so that the terrorist team is going to run into the stack, into the stack, not sure. And here is the Lissy tank. Lissy tank has been killed by the wedgie, as well as the Michu killed down the Maro, PK, and the Mekul in one and single spray down. So that was the 6th round for the Ekipatonosi, and there is one more pause by the Wolf team guys. That is the last pause of this team that has been put into the game, and I don't really know why. I don't really get it, but you know, it doesn't matter. Maybe one of the players went for the toilet, or I don't know. The couple of the AWP, Norbiak, Wedgie, and the Baloy, all 3 players with the AK-47 and the Michu with the M4A4, are going to prevent the Wolf team guys from planting the bomb with probably a light buy as far as I can see. There are 2 P250s, there is 1 deagle, 4 flashes, 1 smoke, 1 molotov. 1 more deagle has been bought by the Lissy tank, as well as 1 flash and 1 smoke. Okay, the timeout has run out, and we are already going into the 9th round. The Ekipatonosi are going to... okay, I already said that. So the terrorist team is right now going for the A as far as I can see. And they are going slowly, so they are going for the same strategy that they used already, I think, 3 or 4 times in this game. The Michu is taking down the Mero in the palace. And here's the Norbiak who is taking down the Nestor as well. And the Michu killed down the Mekul after the Mekul killed the Norbiak. And here is the Lisi tank and the PK who are advancing for the A side right now. But the Lisi tank is staying in the smoke with the bomb on his head, on his back. Here is the Michu and the Bioloid. The Bioloid killed the Lisi tank and the Michu killed the PK. And so on, the Michu with the triple kill is winning the 7th round for the Ekipatonosi. There's a 5 rounds difference. And the WolfTeamGuys really should start playing. Because the McCool with the AWP is going to challenge the Norbiak and the Kaupil. And the Veggie right now, right behind the bench with the AK-47 is flashing. And there are some utilities being used by the terrorist team. And the Niestro is taking down the Norbiak on the top of the middle. So that's a 5 against 4 situation. And the Veggie has just 9 HPs right now. And the Bilo is hitting the Mero for 4 HPs by the grenade that he has thrown. And right now we may watch that the Kaupil, the AWP, is throwing the Molotov for the top of the middle, and the Nestro is meanwhile rotating for the A. It's a Maro right now, who is smoking off the platform on the B side, and the Lisi tank who is picking up the bomb on the terrorist spawn, and he's going for the A right now. You may see that the Michu is sitting in a sandwich, and the Wedgie with the AK-47 right behind the wall on the platform. The Michu right now is advancing for the hell, and he's taking down Nestro by the Maro, killed down the Wedgie, as well as the Biloy. So that means that the B side is opened right now, and the terrorists are advancing for the A. The Lisi tank is taking down the Michu right now, and it's a 4 against 1 situation, and the Kaupel is on his own, taking down the McCool with the pre-fire through the smoke, but he's missing his shot on the Mero, and the Mero with the spray down is taking him down. So that's the 1st round for the WolfTeamGuys, and there is still a big chance for WolfTeamGuys to win this map. Win this match for both teams, you know. Nothing is won yet. But we may see that the Michu is on fire in this game. He has 16k and 5 deaths. That is ridiculous. Okay, we may watch that the Maro is taking out the Kaupel on the top of the middle, and he is hitting his teammate PK for his teammate Lisi tank as well to the leg by the AWP, so he dealt the damage to his teammate. The McCool meanwhile is burning down by the Molotov of his teammates. And the counter is as well, and the Bilo right now with the triple kill is heading for the Quadra. Can he get the ace right now? It's just the McCool alive. It was really impressive and astonishing gameplay made by the Bilo on the short right now. It's just the McCool on his own right now who is advancing for the B, where the Bilo is. And the Bilo is taking the ace. That is ridiculous. The 8th round of the Ekipatonosi has been won by the ace of the Bilo. Yeah, watch it. There's just a McCool with the Galil, supported by the 4 AK-47s. And the Kaupel, meanwhile, is taking out the Meru through the smoke with the pre-fire. There's a flash being formed by the McCool, and the Micho is taking the McCool down. So it's a 5 against 3 situation right now. PK, Lisi tank, and Nestro against the full Ekipatonosi team. The Wedgie is advancing from the shore, and he's taking down the Nestro. He's looking up for the PK, but the PK is already running away, as well as the Lisi tank, and they are both advancing for the apartments right now. Then you watch that none of the counterists is on the B right now. It's just the Bailoy who is holding the angle through the window from the short. And the BK right now is throwing the flash for his teammates where the Lisi tank can advance for the B. Where the Bailoy is right now. There is a Wedgie already on the short who's taking down the Lisi tank. And the PK has been killed by the Bailoy, and that's a 9th round for the Ekipatonosi. The 13th round is right in front of us. Only 5 seconds left. And we may watch that the Lisi tank and the Nestro, as well as the Marrow, are holding the P250s. There are 4 smokes on the terrorist side, 1 Molotov and 3 flashes. And you may watch that the Wedgie is right now AFK, or he just stayed on his position. He stopped for some reason. And the Norbiak is right now advancing for the top of the middle, and he spots none of the terrorists yet. And here is a couple in the tunnel who saw the Lisi tank, and he spots the bomb right now, so he's throwing the smoke, and the Nestro is throwing the smoke for the B. And we may watch that the Veggie is taking down the Marrow with the spray down, as well as there's a PK being killed. But the McCool refrag his teammates. Bailo is right now taking down the Nestro, and it's the 10th round for the Ekipatonosi. Norbiak has the AWP Wedgie with the Auto Sniper, Kaupil Michu with the M41S, and the Bailo with the AK-47. Those are the weapons that are going to prevent the WolfTeamGuys from planting the bomb. And we may see that the Lisi tank is holding the AWP, the PK, Marrow, and the McCool, all 3 players with the AK-47s, and the Nestro with the SG-553. And here is the Lisi tank with the open frag on the Norbiak. And the couple is already pushed fast on the top of the middle. And here is the Nestro that has been killed by the Kaupil. And the Kaupil with the smoke is cutting down the angle of the Lisi tank. And so on, the Lisi tank needs to take the bomb. And the Michu is stopping is blocking off the Molotov of the McCool with the smoke. But here was the Molotov thrown by the Wedgie, and the Wedgie hit the McCool with Auto Sniper as well. So the McCool is having just 5 health points right now. And the Bible, meanwhile, on the top of the truck, is taking down the Marrow through the smoke that he has spot. And we may watch that there's just a Kaupil with the 9 HPs right now who knows about the Lisi tank, and he's going to cut off the McCool as well. And the McCool knows about the Kaupil. And the Kaupil is taking down the Lisi tank after the Lisi tank is missing the shot, as well as the Bilo killed the PK. So it's just the McCool right behind him right now. And the McCool is taking down the Kaupil, so there's still a chance that the McCool can win this round. But it's this. The McCool with the grenade is taking down the Bilo, but the time is running out. And here is the Michu who is taking down the McCool, and that's the 11th round for the Ekipatonosi. So there is a 9 rounds difference right between those teams, and the WolfTeamGuys really needs to start playing. Okay, so we may watch that the Lisi tank with just the Deagle and the utilities on his own is supporting his teammates. And we can see that there is just 1 counterist alive on right now on the A side, and the turrets are already on the A. But the Michu is taking down the Nestro. The Lisi tank got refragged by the Norbiak right after the Lisi tank killed the Michu. There is 1 Molotov being thrown as well, and it's a 4 against 3 situation. The terrorists are staying in the Molotovs, and the Biloy barbecued the McCool. The Norbiak killed the PK through the smoke, and it's just the Marrow on his own, 1 against 4 right now, who is on the ninja spot with the AK-47 in his hands. He's staying in the smoke, and he's trying to take down those counters that are trying to knife him down. And it was the last guy alive, the Norbiak, who knifed the Marrow down, and that was the 12th round for the counterist team. We may see that the Micho is still having the KD more than 3. It's 3.16. That's ridiculous. And we may see that almost every single player from the counterist team, Ekipatonosi, is around KD2. That is really great, I would say. On the other hand, the Wolf team guys are not in a great mood, I would say, because they are not really winning many rounds. But we will see what will happen in the second half when the Wolf team guys are going to play on the counterist side and the Ekipatonosi are going to play on the terrorists. The Lessie Tank with the defuse kit and the grenade on his body. The PK with the smoke and the defuse kit. And those are, so there are 2 defuse kits on the counterist side, and there is a grenade being used by the Lessie Tank. We may see that the terrorists are advancing through the apartments, and the wedgie is already throwing the smoke for the short. And the terrorists are going really fast right now for the B. The PK is being killed by the Norbiak, and the Norbiak is trying to take down the McCool as well, and he's doing so. It's a 3 against 5 situation right now, and the Mero is taking down the Biloy. And the couple is advancing through the short, where none of the counterists is right now. The Nestro and the Mero, both, and the Lisi Tank, all 3 players in the kitchen right now. Or the market. We may see that the Maro took down the Norbiak, so it's just a 3 against 3 situation. The Maro took down the Micho as well. The Nestro killed down the Wedgie. So it's just the couple on his own who has been killed by the Nestro. And that's a 4th round for the Wolf team guys right after the defuse. We may see that the Wedgie is full buying with the Mach 10 as well as the Biloy. And the Michu. So it seems like there is a full buy coming in. The Norbiak with the AK-47, and there are 4 Mach 10s on the terrorist side as well. Meanwhile, the counterists are playing with the Maros M4A4, Lisi Tank with the UMP as well as the Nestro with 1, and the PK with the MP9 and the McCool with the FAMAS. Flashes and grenades are being used from both sides, and the Norbiak killed the Kaupil. Here is the Biloy on the side who is taking down the McCool by the PK refract on the Biloy. So Veggie who killed the Mero right now. And here's the PK with the Mach 10, who's going to advance for the Michu's position. And the PK is taking the Michu down, so it's a 1 against 3 right now. It's just the Wedgie with the M4 who is being killed by the Nestro's UMP, and that's the 5th round for the Wolf team guys. And they are showing us that they are not dead yet. The Wolf team guys are trying to show the Ekipatonosi that they are not losers yet, that they still are capable of winning this match. Here's a smoke for the top of the middle thrown by the Wedgie, and the rest of the terrorist team is advancing for the middle as well. We may see that there is 1 Deagle and there are 4 P250s right now. The Nestro is taking down the Norbiak, and the grenades missed their point on the window. And the PK right now has been killed by the Michu. McCool with the double kill and the Mero with 1 kill. McCool with a triple kill at all right now, as far as I can see, is ending the 6th round for the Wolf team guys. And it seems like they are waking up, but now there is a first full buy by the Ekipatonosi team. There's 4 times AK and 1 times one time there is the SG553. That they are going to, those weapons are going to challenge 2 M4s A4s, 2 M4 A4s, 1 AK and 1 M4 1S. There is a Molotov being thrown by the Lisi Tank as well, and the terrorists are already advancing for the A side. We may see that there is a Lisi Tank being killed by the Wedgie, and the Michu killed the Nestro. The Molotov has been thrown for the stairs, and the Norbeck is smoking off the seat counter respawn. The PK has been killed by Norbeck as well, and there is a bomb plant coming in. The Wedgie killed the Mero, so it's just the McCool right now who is on the counter respawn trying to win this round for his team. You may watch that the McCool is switching the position. He's going from the jungle, but he's really running out of time pretty fast. There is a smoke coming in right into the palace. As well as there's a flash, and the McCool has been killed by the Wedgie spray down. And the Wedgie survived with just the 3 HPs on his body, on his own. So the Nestro bought an AWP. And the 13th round is on the Ekipatonosi side. It was the first full buy of the Ekipatonosi and it was the first one round in the second half. You may see that the Lissy tank and the PK are already low, struggling with economy. They are having just the MP9 and the FAMAS. The Nestro has been cut off by the flash thrown by the terrorists, and the Wedgie killed down the Mero right now, but the Lissy tank refract on Wedgie. And so here is the Molotov being thrown by the terrorists by the Biloy. And here is the McCool who took down the Norbiak, as well as the Nestro killed the Biloy. So it's a 2 against 4 situation right now. It's just the Michu and the Cowpill that are going to try to win this round. The Cowpill is in the jungle and he spots the McCool on the short. And the Michu is taking him down, so it's 2 against 2 situation. And here is the PK being killed by the Cowpill as well, so it's just the Nestro with the AWP on the A side that has been already cut off by the Michus and the Cowpill's position. That means that the Michu is going to be capable of planting the bomb onto the B side. And the Nestro right now is going for the short. Nestro with the AK-47, Cowpill with the Mac-10 and the Michu with the SG-553. The Michu is going to plant the bomb right now. And so on, the Nestro is going to be capable of getting a really close angle with his AK-47 from the shot already. And the Cowpill is staying in the kitchen, so he doesn't know about Nestro. As well as the Michu doesn't know about him. The Michu is expecting that the Nestro cannot be that close, but he is already on the side, boys. And here is probably... The Cowpill doesn't know about him. That is ridiculous. What is happening? And here is the Cowpill who won the round for his team thanks to the fake of the Nestro. And he even killed the Nestro before the bomb could have blown up. So that means that this is the 14th round for the Ekipatonosi. And Norbiak is playing with the Gal right now. The Veggie, Cowpill and the Biloy with 3 AKs and the Michu with the SG-553. The Veggie is already on the Tetris, as well as the Biloy is running out from the ramp. And the Veggie has been killed by the Nestro, speed to 50. But he has been killed by the Biloy. And we may see that there are 2 counters already on the stairs right now. And the Cowpill is taking down the PK. The McCool, meanwhile, is taking down the Cowpill in the connector. And he's taking down Norbiak as well, so it's just the Michu right now, 1 against 2. And the McCool survived this grenade thrown by the Michu. McCool is flashing the A side and the Michu is already advancing for the bomb. He's trying to get down the McCool, who is in the connector, and he spots him down and he's taking him down as well. And the Michu is right now trying to get for the better position. And he's fake planting the bomb and he doesn't know about the counterist's position. Who is the Mero who is going for a jungle right now, and the Michu who is planting the bomb. He's still waiting for the Mero. And now he's taking him down, so there's a 15th round for the Ekipatonosi. And the Ekipatonosi are going for the first match point of this game. Okay, so here is the last round, the first match point for the Ekipatonosi coming in. The McCool is in the window with the scout. The Michu is advancing for the connector, and the Nestro killed the Cowpill. So the Michu is needed to refract, and here's the McCool who's taking down the Michu. as well as the Byloi. So it's a 2 against 2 situation right now after the Norbiak and the Wedgie killed down the Mekul and the Lissy tank. So it's just the PK and the Marrow against the Norbiak and the Wedgie. Norbiak is throwing the smoke right for the connector. Oh, right for the jungle, sorry. The PK is right now the last survivor. He's taking down the Wedgie. It's just Norbiak and the PK right now. And it's a Norbiak. Norbiak who is waiting for the PK. And he's taking him down. And that's a 16th round for the Ekipatonosi. GGVP. So, that was the last match for today, guys. I'm going to put... sorry. Going to put... See that the talk show so that you can see me. Hello guys, that's me. That's the Crispy B, the broadcaster of this match. Those two matches, and I hope you really appreciate. I hope you enjoyed the matches, and I really appreciated the opportunity that I could broadcast those matches. The first match, to be honest, was more even, more equal. Both teams, I would say, were playing more the same. You know, they were those teams were equal to each other, so it means that it was 1-1. You know, it was very frustrating for both teams. It was full of great moments. The second map, meanwhile, was more one-sided. You know, the Ekipatonosi really showed up that they were a better team on this map. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed all of that. I'm going to put the last ad, and that's going to be the end. So have a great night, guys, and see ya tomorrow on the broadcast. So thank you everyone for being on the stream, and right now the stream is going to end, so have a great night and see you tomorrow all. Bye bye.